I'll start with you, JD, man. What kind of experience do you have using these type of systems, man?
Man, right off the bat, and it's probably for me, it's kind of the starting point, and the thing that I found that was most important is the CRM, managing your customer base. Because without business coming in, you can't really get to the other three. You can't make money. There's no books to keep without having those funds, without having your customer base in place. And especially with my business, with what I do with real estate, it's very rare that your first interaction with somebody is going to lead to a sale. It's usually it's not even the second, it's not the third, it's like the fifth, the 10th interaction that you're having with them that's turning something into a sale. So that was one of the biggest things for me, was really, really learning to manage and build a CRM and a funnel for my customer base. Because especially when you get into something, I think we have a bad habit of thinking you can rely on memory. Or rely on, oh, I had a good conversation with Tom yesterday, I'm gonna make sure I touch base with Tom. But then when you reach out to Tom tells you he hasn't done his taxes because he didn't have a book person in place, kind of like my boy Marcus. So you need to follow up. You got to follow up with him 3 months down the road once he does have his books in order. Doesn't mean he's not potentially a great client. It definitely doesn't mean it's not somebody you should retouch bases with, but it's just somebody that's not ready for you for your services right now. But if you don't have a CRM or something to either remind you to follow up with this person or automatically touch base with this person so you stay in the front of their mind, somebody else is going to end up replacing you in front of their mind for what they need as far as their service, especially when it comes to real estate on my end. Either somebody's going to be making a better offer if I'm trying to do a flip or a wholesale, or like I said, somebody's going to step in place and say, hey, oh, you need to get your home sold now. Oh yeah, that is right. I was talking to some guy, but he hasn't touched base with me, but I'm ready to go now. I got my tax stuff and everything in order. So for me, that was definitely the most important one, learning to not only use a system like that and create one, but then learning how to truly automate it. And I know that's a big one, is really taking the time out to automate the system.